Streaming platforms are now our main means of accessing music. So when they go down, you have to wonder, do we own anything we listen to? I'm Dometi Pongo, and this is MTV News Need to Know. Spotify became a top trending topic Tuesday as mobile users couldn't access the app for over an hour. Subscribers were forcibly locked out and unable to log back in. And the issue was apparently tied to a problem with Google Cloud, which also affected the Discord platform. Not having access to the countless albums people have downloaded or the personalized playlists they spent months, maybe years perfecting, sent folks into a frenzy. And it sparked a conversation about the evolution of content ownership. Alex Tomei, a producer and engineer who's worked with Young Thug, 21 Savage, and Big Sean, among others, tweeted, "Spotify being down is a great reminder that you don't own any of the music you listen to anymore. You're just renting it, and it could all disappear." In exchange for access to a nearly infinite music library of 82 million plus songs, consumers pay streaming services like Spotify the equivalent of 2 lattes a month. But it is a trade-off. Your libraries can get deleted, you can run into glitches, or you could lose content you bought on other platforms. It's a conversation that goes back to 2015, when Apple introduced Apple Music to phase out iTunes, once the most popular platform for purchasing and owning music. That moment marked a key shift in choosing access over ownership. The Guardian writer, Shelley Hepworth, described how that lack of ownership feels on an emotional level. While streaming services are now the norm, these platforms can feel disconcertingly ephemeral to people who are used to the sense of control and emotional connection that comes with having a physical copy of a song. And it's not just music. Now we can access all kinds of content, buzzy new series, classic films, even movies that are still in theaters with nothing but an internet connection. But how does this new age, easy access attitude toward art affect artists? During an interview in LA, Tyler, the Creator, went off on the NFT and digital art craze, saying that art for him is experiential and tangible.
What the is an NFT? I paint at home. I play instruments. Yeah. I have a friend making me speakers by hand right now. What the is an NFT?
He seems to be getting at something that a lot of people are feeling. During the pandemic, vinyl records' popularity skyrocketed, with sales increasing 108% in the first 6 months of 2021. And it's young people driving the craze. Gen Zers who didn't even grow up with record players. In 2021, Taylor Swift's Evermore set the record for the biggest sales week for a vinyl album in the US in modern history. Jersey record store owner Chip Husler explained the craze to Axios. "There's something about the tangible experience of taking the record out of its sleeve and putting it on the turntable. And with older records, sometimes hearing a bit of that pop and crackle adds to the experience." The shift to streaming has been an adjustment for creators too, who receive lower payments overall, with folks making less than a penny a stream. In this environment, the old way of selling physical merch is now a unique strategy to get fans even more engaged through a sense of ownership over something special. I mean, take Kanye West. His latest album, Donda 2, is only available on a stem player, a device he co-created where you can stream and remix music by isolating different vocals or instruments and adding effects. And it's the only place that you can hear Donda 2, and Ye keeps all of the profits. However, the culture is moving so fast that it's hard to keep up. Billboard says Donda 2 isn't eligible for the charts due to its exclusivity. Commodifying music and tech has its benefits. I mean, why buy a CD for $10 when you can access every album in existence for that same price? But you're also at the mercy of the streaming companies. Because of streaming, we're viewing our content less as a purchase and more as an experience that you drop in and out of, which isn't necessarily better or worse. It's just different. No matter what the medium is, what is important is that artists feel confident in sharing their art the way they choose, and that they're fairly compensated. And for users, the most important thing is that the music we cherish can't disappear on a whim. I'm Dometi Pongo, and that's what you need to know.